All right, real quick. I'm about to show y'all how you can make a homemade sterno stove. Um, this is something you can use inside your home or either on your patio. But it's safe inside your home. You're not using anything that's producing carbon monoxide. It's just like using a stove inside your house. So we got some basic items. We have a candle, of course, a can opener to open the top of the can. And we're going to be using this one. This is going to, the details of making a sterno stove. So it's not going to be hard. It's going to be just a couple of minutes. Well, just about a good 5 to 8 minutes. So here we go. I'm about to begin. First step you want to do, you want to make sure that this label is off. This label is completely off. So we're going to get to that in a few seconds. All right, so next step, after you get the top off, I'm going to take this lid off. I'm going to pour all the contents and save it. If you don't want to save the contents you have, you can throw it away or whatever. We're just going to cut open the top part of the can, the bottom part of the can. We're going to leave it there. And the next step is we're going to get to making a stand for your sterno stove. All right, be back in a moment. All right, fam. So the next step is I cleaned this this can completely out. It's dried, cleaned out completely. I understand that some people don't have running water, but hey, you may have bottled water. So you may not be able to use the water out the faucet, but you can use bottled water, okay? You may want to boil, something like noodles, rice, maybe you want to heat some soup, things of that nature. Maybe use water to make tea or coffee. Right now we're dealing with a situation we don't have electricity. A lot of us don't have electricity right now. So this is why we doing these things. All right, so the first step, what I'm going to do is take my can opener, and you're going to use the part that's, make sure I got it right. You're going to use the part that's like a bottle top opener. That's what you're going to use, the bottle top opener, right? First thing we want to do, right at this can at the bottom, let me get this camera right, because this angle, you want to take this bottom latch right here, and you want to hook it to the bottom. Now what you're going to do is fold it in. This is kind of a weak can opener. This is a strong can. So we're going to get something real quick. All right, so I have a different one, maybe a sturdier bottle top opener. So what I'm going to do is use this one because the other one I think was just a little weak. So going back to the instructions, what I said earlier, we're going to curve in. Now this one's way better. Some of them are stronger than others. All right, so what we're going to do, take this and fold the bottom in, right? We're going to go all the way through. What we're doing is building a stand, right? So what I'm going to do is make some holes all the way around. Not only are you building a stand, but you're also building airways so you don't put out your flames whenever we use the candle. We're going to use this candle for our stove, okay? So what I'm going to do, show a few more holes, and I'm going to speed the process up, okay? I'm going to take another one. Sometimes some cans are a little harder than others, all right? Sometimes you got to be patient, okay? We got another one. Another one. do is speed this up, and we're gonna get to it when I'm done in a few seconds. Okay, real quick. I want to show something real quick, all right? Case in point, some of these, when you're making your stand or the legs on the can, you're gonna get some curves. I mean, some of them that curves up like this. So what you want to do is kind of straighten it out. Now, I don't advise you to use your fingers. I'm using mine, but you want to kind of straighten it out a little bit, just to make sure you gotta, you know, that it stands up correctly. Okay. So I'm gonna make a few more holes. All right. Here we go again. I'm gonna make a few more holes. Dealing with one more right now. Sorry about that. All right, fam, pause this real. All right, the next step, now I got the stands. You have the hose here. You want to have some air circulation so you don't put the fire out when you're putting some on top. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add some holes on the top. Except I'm gonna do it on the inside to where the triangle stands are curved in. So I'm gonna do some demonstrations of that first. I'm gonna flip the camera around to show you a demonstration of how it go. And I'm gonna also add maybe a few holes here, just to add some extra circulation, you know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do is turn the camera over, flip it. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is put some holes here, and I'm gonna show you the example of how I'm gonna do this, all right? So here we go. I'm gonna take this, put this hook on the inside, not this way, but what I want to do is curve this in. All right, here we go. You know what? Some cans are built different. So what I'm gonna do, try this again, because some cans are more dense than others. Some are more hard than others. So it just depends on what kind of can you have. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. excuse me for that. I'm going to put this on the outside and curve it in, all right? Sorry about that. What I'm going to do, this part here that you see, I'm going to simply flip this over, right? Real simple. That's all you're doing. You're flipping it over. So we're putting this on the outside. I haven't made one of these in a minute, so excuse me. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make about 8, okay? 4 on each side. Take this. I'm gonna try the other side, because some of these cans, man, they are made different. Like I say, the brand and the aluminum quality, this is a real good quality aluminum can. So I'm gonna just take this one, fold it over. I would advise you to use your tool to fold it over. I decided to use my fingers. I don't advise everybody to do that, to cut this off, but I'm just gonna make 4 right now. So I'm gonna take another one, flip this in. There we go. Flip that over. Take this. Use all your tools. All right. Take another one. Try to straighten it up on the inside. You want your. I'm gonna make 4 holes. I'm not gonna make 8. I'm gonna make 4, cause I got enough on the bottom. So I'm gonna make 4. I have 3 already. And just making sure the holes are lined apart. That's it. We got enough circulation for the flames not to go out. Okay. Take this last hole right here. There we go. Okay, again, here's your Sterno stove. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna take our heating source, okay? I'm gonna simply place the candle inside of the Sterno stove. I should make another hole just in case. Cause when I cover this up, I need enough circulation. I'm looking at this can and something's telling me I need to make another hole, and that's what I'm about to do. Okay. One more hole. I'm gonna do one more, cause I can kind of tell if this thing gonna be kind of closed in. I want enough holes all the way around, so I'm gonna do it one more time. All right. Gonna curve this in. You can kind of speed this video up and skip to it. Okay, there we go. All right, so as you can see, the top part, these parts right here is curved in. At the bottom, they stick out. That's the stand. Okay, simple. The sternal stove is simple. It's nothing hard, nothing extravagant. Now we get into the heating source. Gonna place that down in there. Find some water. Give me a small pot. Take me a little drink. Cheers to everybody out there. Alright. Be right back. Alright, so from here, fam, this is where I got the sternal stove. Now, could be an idea, good idea, depending on the size of your sternal stove, you can put it here, okay? It doesn't matter because you can't burn this. On top of that, you don't have any heating. Anything that's hot touching the surface of the stove. So what I'm about to do, I'm about to light this real quick, all right? So here we go. And I have some tea that cooled down. So I'm gonna reheat this green tea that I have, all right? We don't want this green tea to go to waste. And let's get it started. All right. I'm gonna turn this over. Excuse the darkness. All right, fam. So here's the sternal stove. All right. You can have it here to make it more safe. You can have it here. All right. Here we go. A single flame. Again, I know the video stopped, so I had to do this other half. Some candles come with 2 wicks and 3 wicks. This one is a single wick. All right. So what I'm gonna do is reheat this cold green tea that I have. All right. Simply gonna put it on top here and find your good balance. All right. That's what you want to do. Find your good balance. That's what you want to do. All right, now keep in mind this is not going to heat your content as fast as you normally heat things up when your stove and your power is on, right? So this is a single flame. It's going to take a little longer. Notice that the flames are not out. That's why you had a hose here so the air can circulate. It keeps the flame going, all right? So the flame is not disturbed, but I guarantee you we're going to have some hot tea in a moment. So I'm going to get back to you. This is your sternal stove. And now we're going to have some good warm or hot tea, all right? Get back with you in a minute. All right, so you see that from the sternal stove, my tea is heating up. It is already hot. I already tested it. So this only maybe about a good 15 minutes. Right? But this is how it works right here. Alright? You can make plenty of these sternal stoves to cook or boil different things at once. You don't just have to do one. Alright? But here's a source of you cooking without electricity. Alright, I'll come up with some more hacks later.